But let's first check out the Silent Hill, the new Silent Hill, and I'm seeing there is also new gameplay from yesterday. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see too much of the gameplay, honestly, because I want to go into it as blind as possible, and it's already releasing in a few months. Oh my god, I'm not ready. Well, I am ready, but like I don't have money. Let's check out the release date trailer from 8 days ago. Okay, captured on PS5 Pro, some camera angles adjusted for trailer use. So I guess this is what the in-game graphics are like. Okay. Okay, it's kind of annoying to me as a Western plebeian that it's only subtitles. Are they trying to imitate like anime? I hope the real game has dubs, because yeah, don't, yeah. It is interesting though, because this game seems to be taking place in this Japanese town, whereas the town of Silent Hill is in America, and it seems like this town is still very much alive. Like they're chilling, they're talking. Dubs take time, so we'll be closer to release. It releases in 3 months. Okay, that's interesting. Are people still alive? Well, still around in the town, or is that just her hallucinations? Because she's seeing things, because she's trapped in this, well, new town. Because, like, who knows? Like, we know how Silent Hill works, that it's just monsters and stuff. Maybe this new town works in a way that just makes her see things in general. You know, maybe this is some kind of, like, dream world, but, like, breaking out of the dream, you know those types of stories? Or maybe she just woke up to this. That could also be. Oh, gameplay. Kind of, a little bit. Oh, nice! Some kind of like mannequin monster. Love that. Because Silent Hill 3 had this one room. Wait, let me actually find it. Had this one room where nothing happened, but it was just full of these mannequins. It was just fucking creepy. And then the Silent Hill movie, the second one that we don't talk about, but the one cool thing about it was this mannequin monster. That's what this reminds me of. Of course, much creepier, it seems. We got the classic pipe from Silent Hill 2. Nice, right after the remake. Also, yeah, many games released in an unplayable state, yes, but Silent Hill 2 remake was not one of them, so I'm hopeful. Oh, that was a cool transition. But yeah, seems to be like the typical like classic Silent Hill type combat. I mean, yeah, sure. I didn't like the close combat in Silent Hill 2. Many people did. I didn't like it in the remake. This seems to be more of that. We'll see how that goes. But I like the monster designs a lot. Oh, this like frozen in time look. That is so cool. Oh, and you have to examine. Ah, it's like a puzzle thing where you take stuff out and like items and oh my god. I love these types of like itchy, like, otherworldly movements that, like, I think The Ring is the movie that, well, the original, the Japanese one, is the one that introduced these kinds of, like, movements for ghosts, right? Or was it The Grudge? I think the original Ring didn't have these kinds of movements. It introduced, like, the ghost girl, you know, the stereotypical Japanese white dress, you know, hair all over the face, ghost girl. I think that was popularized by Ring, but I think Grudge was the one with the twitchy movements. These are, like, unnatural movements that I love so much. Oh, also in the ceiling just now. Up there. Oh, that's cool. But these seem to be frozen in time, and sometimes they attack. So is it like in Little Nightmares 2, like these mannequins in Little Nightmares 2 that only move when they're in the darkness, which is super fucking creepy. It was like the scariest section in anything Little Nightmares yet. You were in this like completely dark hospital, and there were these mannequins all around you, and they would move towards you the moment it gets dark. And again, the whole area is dark and you only have a flashlight. Yo, this is not a weapon we've seen in any Silent Hill game before. Oh? Yo, is this like a Dark Souls boss introduction? I've actually heard people say that this seems to be like Souls-like inspired. Try to go in blind, of course, but we'll see. That last scene kind of looked like it, though. And then we, of course, get the release date September 25th, 2025. So 3.5 months. Not even. It's insane. And they only announced it a week ago, so that is crazy. I am not ready. I am still scared. Because if we look at Neobards Entertainment, the studio behind this game... Do we have like a Wikipedia or something? Resident Evil Wiki. Oh god. Games lineup? It's hard to say which ones only they worked on. The remastered ports of Devil May Cry, sure, porting of Resident Evil Origins collection to the Switch, so these are not games they developed, even though they list them as their own games here. They only did the port of this specific title, they only made the port, for example. But what they did, in a more expansive developer role, Neobards developed Resident Evil Resistance and Reverse. Problem is that these are two of the most hated Resident Evil games ever. They are the free online games that came alongside Resident Evil 3 Remake and Village. And again, they were completely trashed. Everyone hated them. Yeah, Resident Evil Resistance, you can't even find it on Steam anymore. Yeah, and same for Reverse. They were taken down because people hated them so much. And as far as I can see here, at least, these are the only two games they actually developed. These two games are here on the list as well. Not a good look. I'm scared. I'm still scared that of all people, the studio behind the two of the most hated Resident Evil games is now making the new Silent Hill game. I'm scared of that. I don't know why Konami even got them on board. Anyway, we'll see how that one goes. Maybe it will be good after all. I'm just scared, okay? Just like I'm scared for Little Nightmares 3 because it's also different developers. I want to play it. I will try to play it day one if I manage to get some money by then. But I'm scared. I also need to see who made the story dialogue versus only doing the work to make this game. I looked into that at some point, and apparently the story is being written by someone who makes incredible stories. I've just never heard of them. So apparently people are really excited for the story of this game. And, I mean, I don't expect it to be bad. I'm just worried of the game itself being bad. Like, the game as a whole. You know, terrible games can still have good stories, you know? But yeah, I don't know who this is. I haven't read any of their work, but apparently they are really good, really beloved, also in the horror space. But yeah, Silent Hill 1 is finally getting a remake? Wait, what? There is no way! Wait, what? Silent Hill 1 remake officially announced from Konami and Bloober Team. Bloober Team are the guys behind the Resident Evil, the Silent Hill 2 remake. It was just yesterday, I didn't hear of this. Yeah, like, people are talking about it. Lots of people. Damn, I love that! I am happy. Nice. Great. Love it. Excited to play it.